Hi there, video game fans. Have any of you ever played the GameCube?
Retro gaming has been around for a while, but didn't become as prominent or profitable as it is today until the release of the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic, that became a small success for Nintendo, and made retro gaming more mainstream than it was before, and made retro gaming merchandise a more common thing to see. The surprising success led other companies to try their hand at miniature consoles themselves, which is how we got the PlayStation Mini, which did not do very well because PlayStation doesn't have many games that everybody played, whereas on Nintendo's consoles, it's very different because everybody was playing the latest Mario or Smash game. You have the Sega Genesis Classic or Mini, which was definitely more warranted than a PlayStation Mini because Sega had a recognizable mascot, Sonic, that also had fantastic games. And don't forget Nintendo's second Classic Edition console, the SNES Classic, which saw the never-before-released Star Fox 2 that made its debut on this miniature console, and is currently on Nintendo Switch Online. But, going back, why did retro gaming really become a thing? Well, that's more of a nostalgic thing. People want to replay the old games they played as kids, and at this point, the people that played video games as kids in the 6th and 7th generation of video games are now adults and want to replay them. And that's why I got the Wii, because I used to have one and had lots of fond memories on the console with Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. And just really wanted to have those experiences again, which is why I got the Wii. Some people, though, are into retro gaming to see what video games were like back in the old days, when video game developers weren't trying to shove polygons down our throats. I am also one of those people. I'm always fascinated to see what games were like before, especially in long-running series like The Legend of Zelda. It's so cool to explore the massive world of Breath of the Wild, but then go back and explore the small Hyrule field in Ocarina of Time that's able to hide so many secrets in it, while not being so expansive compared to today's standards. I love playing old games even if they can be hard to control or hard to learn and understand. It's so cool seeing what video games were like before we could cram huge worlds into them, or what they were like before they were taken into the third dimension. Also, look at how controllers have evolved. The very tool we used to play these games. Just look at the GameCube controller and its weird face buttons, or look at the N64's controller with its 3 prongs, or the PS2 controller, that's the same design as the PS1 and PS3 controllers. Yeah, that's right, PlayStation used the same controller design for 3 console generations. But anyway, all these show simplicity of old games, the simple yet hard controls, small worlds, and the weird controllers. And that's what you see in old games, simple graphics and small levels or worlds, but that's what makes them so special. You don't have these giant games with a million things to do. Instead, you have these small, yet really fun experiences that are very replayable. Retro gaming is something that will always excite me, always amaze me, and I hope that even more people can get into retro gaming, and that retro gaming would continue to grow, and that more video game companies would bring their old games to new hardware.
Well, that was a brief look at retro gaming, and now I'm going to go waste even more of my money by buying loads of GameCube games online.